Alright guys, so here we are at the helm of the Tiara. Finally got everything wired in yesterday, everything installed, and we're pretty damn excited. So, you guys saw the video where we had the 3 Soluxes installed here. We went with 3 Soluxes because, number one, we can. We really appreciate all the functionality we get out of these units. I've always wanted a 3rd unit, especially when running radar. So now I've got that dedicated unit for radar. I can keep my map going, I can keep my various sonar going, or however I want to position those items, I can do that because everything here is networked with the new Humminbird network switch. So very excited to have all this real estate to display all the various sonars, radars, mapping, whatever the case may be. Below our 10-inch unit, we've got a pair of 5-inch touchscreen displays. As mentioned in previous video, these are going to control a lot of things. These are little multifunctional displays. Boat came with Garmin autopilot. We're just going to keep it in there. We've had really good luck at the marina with those, so we'll give it a try. We've run Raymarine on the other boat for many, many years. Had no issues with the Raymarine autopilots. This one came already rigged with the Garmin. We're just going to roll with it for a season and see how we like it. This will also control our Fusion stereo, which our Humminbirds can do the same thing via NEMA 2000. This will monitor our fuel flow, so when we're making those long runs from Wilson to Rochester or the Oak to Toronto, we can find that sweet spot in the current conditions and get the best fuel mileage. These big 502s, those 454s, they guzzle a lot of gas. People really gasped when you told them that, you know, a good day was 0.6 to 0.7 miles per gallon. So finding that sweet spot, you know, it'll save you some money, so it's nice to have. This will also control our Lumitech lighting when we put the POCO system into the boat. That might not happen until sometime in the fall, maybe next winter. We've done a lot of work and we're kind of sick of working on boat and we want to get fishing, so that one might take a back seat. Off to the side here is a cool cradle from Scanstrut. This is a wireless charger for your phone. Always looking for a place to put your phone when you're cruising up and down the lake. Your phone can hang out here. It's not going to go anywhere, even in the roughest conditions. This cradle will keep your phone secure, and I will do a zoom in so that you can see what it actually looks like, because right now we have poor lighting inside the building. And right next to it, we've got a USB-C charger. So if we want to run our tablet, if a customer wants to bring a charging cord on board, they can plug their phone in and charge their phone. Both of these chargers are fast chargers, so you know, with these cell phones nowadays and fast chargers, you can get a lot of juice in a few minutes. So we wanted to make sure that we had the ability to charge devices on board, because people enjoy taking pictures of their catches and of the great times they're having on the boat. So wanted to make sure that we had that on here. So this USB-C and USB charger was not the original one we planned on installing. Most of those have a round hole that you have to drill in order to install them. Because of where that was positioned and how the dash was cut, we would have had to, we basically would have been in between the dash on part of the hole, and the other one would have been kind of floating. So when you put the backer nut on, it wouldn't have sat really well. So I was in an electronics conference, and a company called Sea Dog had this charger here. Now this is a flat mount charger. The only thing you had to do is drill holes for basically 2 wires to roll through and your 4 screws to hold it down. So pretty cool little gadget. And that's what I love about what I do at the marina, is I get to see a lot of these cool little gadgets. And I know when people come to me with custom install jobs, you know, the right tool for what they're looking to accomplish, or if I've got certain spaces or requirements that I have to meet, you know, there's always an option for that. You'll notice over here we've got our Fishhawk, our new Fishhawk display. You know, you can see it really blends right in with the rest of the dash. It is a sexy display. This new display is going to be nice. Just the look of it. And then last the more. We had a rudder reference gauge up there. The autopilot already has that, so it was kind of redundant. So we thought that'd be a great spot for the more, and it fit perfectly. So we're looking forward to, everything's really clean here. We're looking forward to getting to use this dash, and I will do a zoom in video to kind of show you a clearer picture of the dash, seeing how some of these items are black on black, and it's tough to see in this particular camera shot. So I will give you a pan view of that, and we're going to go on to the next thing we've been working on. All right, guys, here is a close-up of the new dash. Here are those chargers I was talking about. So we've got our scan strut. This is a wireless cradle. Phone goes in there. It's nice and secure. There's a red light. It looks orange in the video, but when your phone is wirelessly charging, that will turn green. Over here is the C-Dog that I was talking about. The C-Dog USB-C and USB charger. Again, a fast charge. So anybody with a cable can charge their phone. And with the phones nowadays, you plug it in, and a half hour of charging on that will get you quite a bit of juice. So a quick pan. Alright guys, the next problem we had to solve was lighting under the canvas. On the last boat, we ran wires through the canvas frame into pucks that we had Lumitech Orbits lights in. That could have been an option, but I figured there had to be a better way to do it. So on either side of the arch there was an access panel, because there was a handle on the outside of the arch. So just being in the industry, being a fanboy of Lumitech lights, scouring their website, I saw that they had these Mirage downlights that more or less had a swivel to them. So went to Boat Outfitters, ordered these round plates. They actually will cut the center hole as well, so you tell them the diameter, the thickness, if you want a bezel, and then they'll cut that and have it to your door in less than a week. So pretty cool. This is made out of like a starboard material. So we installed one of these on either side of the arch, and if you look up, you really can't see it, but right up there is one in the center of the arch. So we installed 3 of these lights. 2 of them face forward and up, and those are the ones on the side. The one up top in the middle of the arch is pointing down, but it's facing down and coming into the cockpit of the boat. So when I flip the switch, that illuminates the walkway. These 2 shoot forward and hit the opposite corner of the windshield, and it really illuminates the inside of the boat here. So I'll flip the switch. So with all Lumitech lights, they have a protocol where you flip the switch and it'll do different things. So the first time you hit the switch, it's going to go white, and it's going to start out low, and it'll work its way up to its highest light output. As you saw there, turn the switch off, flip it again. Now it's going to go into whatever other light feature that it is. So these are RGBWs, and they're going to go through the whole color spectrum, and then they'll eventually stop on blue. So once we get the POCO system in here, we can actually go ahead and just choose whatever color we want via the app on our phone or that little 5-inch multifunctional display, and choose different. We can create different themes. We can digitally switch them so they're on and off at the touch of a button. So pretty cool. So we're looking forward to looking cool at the dock when we're having our cocktails or just hanging out with buddies after a good day of fishing. So on to the next thing that we've been working on. guys, so here we are. One of the last things we worked on was getting this cannon track mounted to the outside of the arch. We've seen this done on a few other boats. Thought it was pretty cool. It'll give us 5 extra rods that we can store on either side of the boat, which is pretty cool. We can also probably use those as a tree system when we're pulling in lines, so that it'll kind of double as a tree. We've got our Cisco electric planer reel at the bottom of that track. It goes up to a pulley right in the front of the windshield there. So kind of cool. Nice clean install. We're kind of happy with how that turned out, and looking forward to putting some rods in there, getting to do some fishing. So stay tuned, guys. We'll have an update on the back of the boat and how we rigged it when it comes to downriggers and rod holders. Still tweaking that a little bit, but it's got to come soon because the weather's starting to break and it's time to go fishing. So stay tuned. We will have a complete walkthrough of the boat when we are in the water and everything is ready to go. So thanks for watching, guys.